first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No, not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renan like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Well...
Mm-hmm. I thought I was...
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. Feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. Hmm. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dahnan owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
We've reached our destination. I won't forgive you! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Time for a short...
What do you...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
It's quite hot here. The climate...
No choice! You're mine!
Here goes!
You're finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that star.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Not on my watch.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Chinese supernova!
Carve through one!
It's a duel of the arc. Do it.
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
There. Light. You got something.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let him march.
You're finished! All yours!
Where are you going?
Now we're
getting stronger. Little help!
No further!
Inferno!
Are those rocks in skin?
Get behind me!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner stressed than on me.
No complaints here!
Heal!
Rising now!
Get on in there with the
Ready and raring! I can carve through armor!
Take this! I'm not done!
Its armor's too strong!
Do it!
Be my guest! In an instant!
Impact block!
Glacial spear! Pierce eagle!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kikara!
Take this! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here! This one's mine! I never miss!
Amazing!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Shit. I don't know, and that's what it was gonna be about.
Hey!
Huh.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Take cover, Wade!
Now see what I can do!
No further!
Thunder Beetle Blazer!
Rising Wyvern!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
It's over!
Freeze Blazer!
Mirage!
Here's a healing arm!
Crossing!
Rising Wyvern! Eat the
Anything in armor is all
Here,
mine!
to the shadow!
Inferno Claw! Now you see what I can do!
Mirage!
Now!
Follow me! In an instant!
Impact Claw!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Searing
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage!
Here's a healing arm!
In a bind!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going? Tiger Blade!
Eat this!
Do it!
Here I come! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Out of my way!
No escape! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
In here!
Ready and raring!
Let's get you all
I
out
can
the way!
carve through armor!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Banana, let's go! All just
Come one, come all!
shield and flame!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Take this! Shut him down!
You fight better at a distance.
Rising
The
Wyvern!
further away, the better. You and I both.
Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you out the way.
Prepare to be seized!
On guard!
In here!
No further! Take this!
Come in handy.
Your fist!
Make it rain!
Wind astral energy!
Say no more!
Don't get careless.
Go no further!
You're mine!
Rising
Wyvern!
Here,
Eat this!
Alright, here's your time!
what I can do!
Your hide as thick as armor!
Rising Wyvern!
Right here's the healer!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
The enemy wields R2.
You'll soon see about that!
Take this! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Now!
Remo!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Oh, back in there!
Glad you have your uses!
Wyvern! You're on!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Here I go!
Then do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like it could be worth something. My face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
Right, here goes!
Shield and face! Can't get out of this!
You have to aim for the bright area
You
on
picked
the
the
map.
wrong fight! I'm not
Seal,
done!
Get on there with the others.
Ready and raring!
Amazing.
I can carve through walls!
Now!
Remo!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Gotta break through! You're mine! It's over!
Hurricane Graviton Field!
Rising Wyvern! Come and face me!
If it cools off, time to get out of the way!
It's over!
Now where was I?
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! This one's all mine!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Burn in hell! I can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way.
Rising
What about you? Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
How about this?
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
This one's mine.
It's over!
Confiscated!
Going in.
Take this! You're finished!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Can't get out of this!
Let's do it!
Reveal!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hurricane
Here I come!
That extra training paid off.
Right, here goes! No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Leave the
You're
charges
on
to me. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Take this!
Shattering
Deep in.
The blocking part's their weak point. Do it!
Rising Wyvern!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
You wanna play? Then come at me.
Thrust!
Going in.
Here I go! Rising Wyvern! You're on! Rising Wyvern!
Going in.
You're on! Take this!
What would I
It's
do
over!
without you?
Here I come! You're on! Rising Wyvern! Remo!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! You're finished! You're on!
Do you require a head?
Rise no further! The flame inside me yearns to be let
This
free!
one's mine!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance!
It's over! Mirage!
Freeze Lancer!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're finished!
Tiger
Rising Wyvern! Strike! Mirage!
Glacial fire!
Rising Wyvern! Now I can let loose!
Glacial fire!
I'm not done!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Strike! Burn in hell!
I'm out of ammo!
Here I
I'm
come!
all stuffed up!
Rising
Prepare to be seen!
Hurricane fire! This one's mine!
No further!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Hurricane fire! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Right here! I got
Our expert coming through! Take it, not in your dreams!
You're finished!
I can handle it!
Mirage!
Denied!
Lightning
Rise
orb!
this
Where
one's
are you
all mine!
going?
I can carve through armor!
Plenty left! Make it rain!
You picked the wrong Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Almost done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Glacial fire!
Freeze Lancer!
It's spicier than you look. Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty. Dramatic, but fair.
Into the shadows!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! You're mine!
This one's mine. Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial spear. Pierce the
Take
evil.
it! Rising Wyvern!
This one's
Mirage!
mine.
No further!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Leave water to me.
This one's all mine!
Where are you going?
Mirage!
Ground and power.
Burn!
Now! There's more where that came from.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definite. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Out of our way. Going in.
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Going in.
Annihilation!
Strike!
Infernal Fire. Go for the weak point. Here I come. Time to charge.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Ray.
Mirage!
Look sharp! Shattering of pieces!
Make it rain.
Goodwill! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Little help!
I can carve through armor!
Hurricane strike!
Mirage!
Look sharp!
Let's get you off
This one's all mine! instant! Impact block!
Sands in the wind!
Strike! Rising weapon!
Go make it
Looks like we won. Guess I misread the landing.
Go no further!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Rising weapon!
Inferno crossing! Far enough! Raging storm!
Rising
Take this!
Now! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
You're mine! Ignite!
Going in!
You're mine! You'll finish!
Make it rain! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing art!
My turn!
Here's a Take this! Astral energy!
Armor won't save you!
Look sharp! There! And again!
How
about this? Hurricane field!
Rising
Here
weapon!
goes! Do it, Kisara! Frozen! Hammer!
My turn! Rising weapon!
You've got pretty impressive aim there.
Thought of taking up the rifle yourself?
Nah, this is more my style.
Rising weapon! You're on! I still got a ways to go.
Get lost!
Here I come! You're finished!
Denied! Inferno crossing!
Not today!
Wind astral energy! I never miss! Dance in the wind!
Armor won't save you!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Blah, blah, blah.
Now!
Going in!
You're mine!
Sleep
Rising
now.
weapon! No further!
Radiant!
Renans!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
You're finished!
Going in!
Take it!
Here's the evil!
You're mine!
Look sharp!
Rising weapon! Mirage!
Hurricane strike! Going in! Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
I can carve through...
Hurricane strike!
Mirage!
Thunder field! Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell!
I'm going
Take you all on!
Make it rain! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Hurricane strike!
I can carve through armor!
Raging
I'm done!
I'm gone! Not on my watch!
Make it rain! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Take it!
Now!
Top field!
No escape!
Denied! This one's mine!
Mirage!
Where are you going?
Rising weapon!
Make it rain!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
not today!
Going in!
Here I come!
Ready and ready! I'll smash you!
Maybe this one.
Mirage!
Here, hurricane strike!
In a bind?
Go for the weak point!
Rising weapon! Mirage!
Did you see this coming?
You're mine!
In here. Freeze Lancer.
Look sharp!
Mirage!
I'm going! Flame of
Rising weapon! it! You're mine! It's over! You're mine! Take that!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern! The flame inside me yearns!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Thanks, Shion.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
You require a hand.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one is mine!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I never missed!
Not in your dreams.
Flaming meteor!
Take this!
Deny!
Take this! Aim for the weak spot!
Take this!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Ground and pound!
Stockpile.
Let's keep up the pressure! Make it way!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Burn in hell! You're mine!
This one's
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
I didn't know. Oh, you had that sort of trick up your sleeve.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it! Not in your dreams!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Ride the flame inside me yearns to be let
There
free!
you go! Don't let up! This one's mine!
In a bind?
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising
mine!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Going in!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Magic is there! Away!
Piercing, their arcs were interrupted.
I'll heal you all!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
Let me help!
Rising Wyvern!
Can't be there! Huddle!
Mirage!
It looks like you got this one covered. Sleep now.
Nothing gets by me.
Get on in there with
It's
the
on!
others.
Burn in hell!
Got it.
Take this!
Now's our chance. One more time.
Rising Wyvern!
Take this!
Annihilation.
I'll smash you!
Piercing roar. Photon, I never miss. Dance in the wind.
Mirage!
Seal.
Take this!
More for the sun.
Rising
Now.
Wyvern! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Go finish!
Magna Ray.
Mirage!
Seal.
Come on, come on! Take this!
By the power of
Crush!
dance in the wind.
Mirage!
Magna Ray.
This one's all
Let's
mine!
get you all tucked away. Downfall.
Shield and
You're mine!
Chinese
You're finished!
supernova.
Mirage!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's keep on moving!
I'll be saving this one.
You're mine!
Piercing roar!
Rising Wyvern!
Handle it!
Mirage!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern!
Armor won't save you!
Mirage! Rising
My
Wyvern!
spinning destroyer!
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
It's over! Try harder!
Going in!
Not on my watch.
Rising Wyvern!
The earth throbs in pain.
I never miss.
In a bind?
I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Blaze of fire! Tiger blade!
Amazing.
Mirage!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Annihilation. Purge malevolence.
You're mine! It's over!
Anything in armor is
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that. Healing circle. Lightning orb.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Take
Far
this!
enough!
You're finished! Burn in hell!
Here.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
No further!
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this help? This one's mine.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Here. I never fail.
I could do without this pain!
Arc field. Light astral
Now
energy.
you've gone and
First
ticked
aid.
me off!
A banana. Let's go. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Not done yet!
Will this help?
Not a problem. Demonstrating your dreams. Photon flash. More without me. Where are you going? This one's mine.
Now or never.
Here, let me help.
Not
Make it
today!
break.
Shikara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Crazy wall. Seal. Zero. You're all on my watch. I will.
Move escape! Rising Wyvern!
Your armor won't save you. Switch to offense.
Take this!
Hurricane strike.
Rising Wyvern!
I'm gone. Here.
Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane strike. Not on my watch.
Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's mine.
Mirage! This one's all mine!
This one's mine.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here I am. One more.
Strike!
Whoa. Take this. Raise your weapon. Turn on
I'll smash you!
Burning strike. Laser spear. Here's
Too much! Is this it?
Here goes. You have to hold on. Turn lightning orb. I'll bring you down. It's nothing. Look sharp. I'm all right. Dance in the wind. Sleep now. Get on in there with the others.
Sayonara.
Here, let me help. In here. It's time. Hurricane strike. I'm gone. In here. I'm ready.
In a bind? You're finished!
Annihilation. Far enough.
Mirage!
All disaster.
Rising Wyvern!
Come forth.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine.
Mirage!
Maelstrom. I can do it all day. All right. Where was I? Glacial Spear.
I'm not
Here's
done.
evil.
Rising Wyvern!
Purge
Mirage!
Hurricane waterfall.
Mirage!
Annihilation.
Burn! Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going? Whoa!
Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Take this! You're finished!
Hurricane strike.
Mirage!
Raging storm. Here goes.
Rising Wyvern!
There.
Mirage!
Make it rain.
You
Seal.
require a hand.
How about this? Here's a healing
You're
arm.
mine!
First aid. What would I do without you? Ready to go.
It's go time!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dahna.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Good to know my training is paying off.
What do you know? Another big fire monster with nothing better to do than get in our way!
I wonder where the rest of those lights ended up landing. It looked like they were pretty scattered.
Well, whatever they're after, let's just hope none of them are anywhere near a city. An ambush on civilians is the last thing we need.
Well, no rest for the wicked, right? Though with 1 down and 3 to go, it sounds like our headache is just beginning.
I thought you liked the opportunity to flex your muscles.
Against those things? It's not like I have a death wish. Besides, we've already got our hands full saving the world. Dying stupidly won't be much help to the cause.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Sorry.
Hey, is that it over there?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
"3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals."
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dahna.
No offense to Xion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dahna alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Xion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dahna. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dahna. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Dahnans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dahna. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renasalma, too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off? Xion.
Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renans was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, It will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
That's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way. Elfin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elfin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dahna's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renan would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two. And before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then, I realized... I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dahna and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Dahnans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dahna alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Dahnans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little...
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you've finished looking around the ship.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dahna.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse. But then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Xion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Dahnan victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dahna in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean... you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence, and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Dahnans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dahna. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dahna even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renan ladder is considered superior to being a Dahnan. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dahna, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, we'll find them. There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a Sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegus would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renus Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renus Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renus Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a Sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone. Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less.